Chapter 2. The Storm That Knocked. The meeting hall was louder than usual. Wet boots scraped across the concrete floor. Rainwater dripped from coats hung near the entrance. The storm had not weakened since dawn. Every few minutes, thunder rolled somewhere above the clouds, making the old building tremble. Artem squeezed through the crowd. Nearly everyone had come. Farmers from the greenhouses, bridge workers, engineers, families. Even children sat quietly beside their parents. No one needed an explanation. Everyone already knew. 2 people were dead. Seaman stood near the center table. His tired eyes moved across the room. For a moment, nobody spoke. The storm filled the silence. Then he cleared his throat. We lost Irina and Mikhail. The room became even quieter. Some lowered their heads. Others stared at the floor. Everyone knew them. Mikhail had repaired broken pipes. Irina had worked in the greenhouses since she was 16. They were part of the community. Part of the last hope. Seaman took a deep breath. The lightning shattered the eastern greenhouse window. A few people exchanged nervous glances. It wasn't anyone's fault. His voice grew softer. But we need to prepare for worse. Thunder exploded outside. The lights flickered. Several children jumped. Artem noticed Oksana standing near the back wall. Her eyes were red. She had cried all morning. Their eyes met for a second. She forced a small smile, then looked away. The meeting continued. Water reserves, bridge inspections, damaged crops, the usual survival concerns. Yet nobody seemed focused. The storm distracted everyone, or perhaps something else did. Something they could not explain. Suddenly, an old woman stood up. I heard voices. The hall turned toward her. She looked embarrassed, but continued anyway. Last night, a nervous laugh came from somewhere. She ignored it. They were outside my apartment. Nobody spoke. The woman swallowed. I heard someone calling my name. The laughter stopped. Artem felt cold. The barman's words returned to his mind. They stand beneath your windows, whispering your name. Seaman crossed his arms. Probably the wind. The woman shook her head. No. Her voice trembled. It sounded like my daughter. Silence. Her daughter had died 8 years ago. No one knew what to say. Finally, Seaman nodded. We've all been under stress. The woman sat down. The discussion moved on. But nobody forgot what she had said. The funeral began that evening. The rain had weakened. Gray clouds still covered the sky. The entire community gathered on the rooftop. 2 wooden platforms stood near the edge. Irina and Mikhail rested side by side, wrapped in cloth, just as they had been found, together. The wind carried the scent of wet wood and smoke. Seaman stepped forward. He spoke about sacrifice, about survival, about the people who kept hope alive. Artem barely listened. His eyes remained fixed on the horizon. Something felt wrong. The city looked different. The ruins seemed darker, almost alive, as if they were waiting. The fires were lit. Flames slowly climbed the wood. Orange light danced across silent faces. Some cried. Others simply watched. Oksana squeezed Artem's hand. He held hers tighter. The fire crackled. The storm clouds shifted. And then someone shouted, "Look!" Every head turned. Far away, across the sea of ruined buildings. A flash of movement, only for a second. Something crossed a rooftop. Fast. Too fast. The crowd murmured. Some claimed it was a person. Others said it was an animal. Artem knew neither answer felt right. The shape disappeared. Gone. As if it had never existed. That night he couldn't sleep. Again. The rain returned. Soft. Relentless. He stood beside the window, watching darkness. Hours passed. Nothing moved. Nothing happened. Then, a knock. 3 slow taps. Tock, tock, tock. Artem froze. The sound came from outside. Not the door. The window. His heart stopped. They lived 20 floors above the ground. There was no balcony. Nothing outside except empty air. Another knock. Tock, tock, tock. Oksana stirred in bed. Did you hear that? She sat upright. The color drained from her face. Both of them heard it. The sound came again. Closer this time. Artem slowly approached the glass. His hands trembled. Lightning illuminated the city. For a single second. Something stood outside the window. A pale face. White eyes. Watching. Then darkness returned. And whatever had been there was gone.